Hi, I'm Sister Mary Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me today. I wanted to introduce you to the community of our wonderful Catholic saints. Learning about Catholic saints is an important part of our religious education, especially for our young disciples. Saints are people who have lived lives of deep holiness and virtue. These men and women offer great examples of how to live by the teachings of Christ every day. As Christ's young disciples and the future of His Church, the saints are great role models for us to learn and grow from. Learning from their stories will deeply inspire us and help to show us how to grow in virtue and holiness, self-sacrifice, and faith in God. Saints are real people who lived out their faith with courage, compassion, and perseverance. Saints all come from families that are rich and poor, men and women, and young adults from all over the world. I hope to show you that anyone can become holy, regardless of their background or challenges. Many saints faced great hardships in their lives, yet they remained faithful to God. They are an important reminder that when we encounter difficulties at home, school, or with friends, we can turn to the saints to help us through. Saints like Saint Maximilian Kolbe, who gave his life to save another, or Saint Joan of Arc, who faced possible death for her faith. The saints can help us grow in specific virtues. Every saint is known for certain virtues they were strong in, and by learning about them, we can strive to practice the same virtues in our own lives. Virtues like patience, kindness, humility, affability, and courage are virtues that Jesus lived every day. They are habits we should all work on developing. Another example is Saint Therese of Lisieux, known as the Little Flower. She truly lived the virtue of humility. Therese wanted to do great things for God, but she realized that she could serve Him in small, everyday acts of love. Her little way of holiness teaches us that we don't have to perform great feats to grow closer to God. We can practice virtue in small, simple acts of kindness and love. Another example is Saint Francis of Assisi is known for his love of the poor and his care for God's creatures. His life teaches the virtue of gratitude and the love of God's gifts. Many saints show incredible courage in the face of danger. Saint George, for instance, stood up for his faith, even though it meant facing a dragon in legendary tales. Saint Lucy endured torture for her devotion to Christ, yet she never denied Jesus. These stories of bravery can teach us that standing up for what is right is not always easy, but it is always worth it. The saints were ordinary people who allowed their love for God to guide every aspect of their lives. Whether they were caring for the poor, teaching others about Christ, or simply being a loving and patient part of their family, they lived their faith fully and completely. Learning about the saints will help us see that our faith is not just something we practice on Sundays at Mass, but should show us a way of living our lives, how we treat others, how we approach school, and how we handle difficulties. The saints will show you by their life examples of how you can live holy lives, even at a young age. By learning about their lives, we can grow in virtues such as fortitude, justice, patience, and humility. Then we will begin to see how through the virtue of prudence we will make better choices in all we do. The saints remind us all, of all ages, that we can grow in holiness and that God is calling each of us to grow in virtue and love and live like His blessed saints. Thank you for joining me today. Deacon Ken thought this would be a great topic. I'm so blessed to be able to share this with you. Wait. I have a message coming in.
Hi, Sister Mary Elizabeth. What a great talk you did on the saints today. I asked you to do that talk because I wanted to make it an introduction to your new assignment. Starting Monday, you're going to do 1 minute a day, every day, on the saints from our rich Catholic faith. You're doing a great job teaching our young disciples about different things in our faith, different Marian prayers, virtues, and now you're going to add the saints. We're so excited for this launch. We thank you for everything you're doing for us. We thank you for everything you're doing for the young disciples all around the world. So, we wish you the best of luck. Our prayers will be with you. May the Lord continue to bless you and keep you. May His face shine upon you always. God bless you.
Oh, Deacon Ken, I'm so honored. I have a humble and gratitude-filled heart. What a joy it will be to share the saints with our young disciples. Please join me this Monday for our first saint story. And next Wednesday as always. Until we meet again, may you know the loving embrace of Mary today and always.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. Until we meet again, may the peace of Christ be with you today and always.